Good evening, good morning. Depends on where you will be watching from or depends on where you are watching from right now. If you will be knowing me for the first time, my name is Prince Olushola Adegboye. You know the nature of our job. Whatever we say here, they are nothing but the truth, a true life story. Yes, it was just last year I wanted to use this page to make pranks, and that pranks affected me and it's still affecting me now. Otherwise, this page is not for joke, it's not for prank. It's a true life story page. It's a page where people learn from. It's a page when you see A, you call it A. When you see B is B. When you see light is light. When you see darkness, call it darkness. Red is red, white is white. Last year, there was a deformation of character against me. And that was not the issue because I know nothing about it. And a day will come that the truth will be out, I wish the truth actually came out 3 months later. But in the heat of it, I said, okay, let me make prank out of it. Let me form like I have a serious fight with my wife. I just wanted to prank. Maybe before I know it, they took it the other way. The whole media carries it. Even they reported the video. Facebook banned me, and so many things happen. I say, my God, even though I'm a devil, I cannot just come out to come and condemn my wife who was by my side, fighting for me. Even when people were sending her message to fight me, she was fighting for me. So what I'm trying to say, that is not the topic of today. That means this page, joke is not even allowed. Expensive joke, pranks is not allowed. So what I'm about to say now is a true life story. I don't want to call name, but the person might be watching now. This religion, I am not against religion. I am not antichrist. But we should be wise. We should open our ears, our eyes, our sense of reasoning. When I mean religion, I'm not really talking about, I'm not focusing on Christianity alone. I'm not focusing on Islam alone. I'm talking about anything that have to do with a spiritual leader. People will think we believe in. People will say, okay, whatever they say is nothing but the truth. No. Whatever they say is it's not all the truth they are telling you. Now, listen. A patient, a young lady, not another age, a matured lady contracted HIV. She went to hospital. It was confirmed. Now, instead of her to go further about the treatment, because the treatment is in everywhere, let me tell you, HIV is no longer a deadly disease. When you confirm it, you are on the medication, you will become shiny. You will just be like Mami Water, somebody who just came out from the river. Even safe, if you want to be careful, mostly in Africa today, you have to be careful with some people whom you know financially, they can't take good care of themselves. They are not rich. They are just looking like egg. Most of these people, this medicine make them look like morning sun. They look very fresh. So let me not go there so they won't be angry. But what I'm trying to say, there is medication for HIV. When you are taking it, you look like who is drinking Egovin of those days. So now there I can say, if I may not use the word cure, this thing can take you until eternity, until your real time. And you will be looking very healthy. And when you meet your husband or you give birth to a child, that child doesn't contact it. Even your partner cannot contact it. But meanwhile, it's still in your body. You can't transfer it and you'll be looking very good. Gone are the days, except those who keep quiet like this, our sister. So when this our sister contacted it, she was not feeling good. She went to hospital. And they confirmed that this is your problem. Instead of her to go further and be taking the treatment, she went to the pastor to tell her pastor, Pastor, this is the issue. I applaud her for even speaking out to her pastor. But instead, what the pastor told her, this is 5 years ago, and the patient is dying now. She's not dead yet, but they said no more hope. Somebody who contacted HIV 5 years ago, and that same moment she discovered it, she went to her pastor. And what the pastor said, no, you did not contact it by sex. It's a spiritual attack. They throw it to you through the spirit. Don't take no medicine. We are going to fight them. We are going to return it back to them through the spirit as well. What the pastor did, the pastor gave this lady olive oil. To be coming for olive oil since 5 years, they will be playing that olive oil she will be drinking. And she is getting dry. The family, they ask her, what is your problem? She said, no, it's just an ulcer. She's treating it. And it's something like that. It's something like this. For good 5 years, being an adult she is, the family don't want to force her so much. They believe it's, ulcer. And those are relative women abroad, they are sending ulcer medicine, they are sending money for her to go to hospital. Guess what? She did not go to any hospital, neither will she taking even ulcer medication. I don't know who she was giving those money to. Until pastor seeing her, not that she changed church, she did not change church, she's still going to that same church. Pastor seeing her condition, seeing that things are getting worse, still giving her, praying more harder in olive oil for her to drink. And now it come to an extent that they say, this family say, no. This our sister, she's losing stamina. She's like this. She's getting white, whatever rashes and whatever is coming out of her body. They now force her and bundle her to the hospital. They conducted tests. The doctor now told them, this is HIV, is now AIDS. It has passed the boundary. In short, it's not 50-50. She's finished. Whatever she put in her mouth comes out. Anything, in short, she's finished. Even everything's coming out of her. You know what I mean. Now, they now ask her with her last strength, sister. She now said, it's not her fault. In a dying bed now, she now start confessing. It's not her fault. It's 5 years ago when the incident happened. She actually went to check what is her issue. She found out 5 years ago it was HIV, and she did not hide it from her pastor. She ran to her pastor to tell her pastor this is the issue. Instead, the pastor advised her not to go for medication. It was a spiritual attack. They started praying and fasting and giving her olive oil since 5 years. Now she can't survive it. Some religious leaders will have headache. They will run to doctor. They will run to pharmacy. They will send somebody. But their followers, their worshippers, or what do I call it? Their members will have issue that they know this issue can be solved with ordinary water. Drink enough water. Prayer or no prayer. Go and take paracetamol. They will not allow you paracetamol. Let me tell you, whether you like it or not, listen to this. Most of you know that I am a doctor. Everybody cannot be a medical doctor. I am a traditional doctor with a very little difference between me and medical doctor, in the sense that we don't perform operation like surgery and all that. We don't take or give an injection. That is just the little difference. Apart from what I inherited or learned from my parents as an inborn, I went to Traditional Medicine Board in Lagos and I have the certificate for it. So what I'm trying to tell you, all these things, when you go to our traditional school, they teach you everything. Everything. So if I want to talk about spirit, I will talk about it. If I want to talk about life, I can talk about it, I have the experience. And if I want to tell you about treatment, I will tell you about treatment. And you have to believe me, because I'm not going to tell you, come and do fasting and prayer with me to get healed. I'm going to treat you with herb. And in most cases, I teach people the names of the herb and show them picture in my page. That means go and do it. If you have the time, if you know it, there's nothing to hide. I won't tell you, somebody pointed arrow at you, that's why you are sick, if that is not the issue. Let me tell you, if you believe in spirituality or in a spiritual realm or spiritual attack, let me tell you what you may be expected from the spirit, not HIV, not AIDS. Even though you are a virgin, you have not met with any man, you can have this through any object, through whatever. You can have it. So don't say because you were diagnosed of HIV, that means you've not met a man for since you were born, or you for a past a year or 2 years, you've not met with any man, or you've not used, you've not do naked contact with a man or woman. That means it's not real because you make love in the dream. That could be the reason. No. There are so many ways you can contact it. You can't contact HIV AIDS by eating or making love in a dream. Usai, it's not possible. Tell that pastor to come and face me and tell me it's not true. Tell that native doctor to come and quote me. No. Some of the things, because anybody being a pastor or anything that tells you that spirituality or spirit or the other side of the world doesn't exist, my dear brothers and sisters, run away from that person. It's not your friend. It's not your good pastor. It's not a good leader. The same way things happen here for real, that is the same way things happen in the other realm for real. So I believe in both sides. But listen, you can't get HIV from spiritual attack. You can get sick by eating or making love in a dream. Yes. Something can be moving around your body. As if something is pinching, as if something is moving. Gradually, it will be increasing. You can also get stomach upset by eating in the dream. Sometimes your stomach will just look like it's not digesting any longer. It can take months, it can take days, it can take weeks, and that can develop to any other sickness. Just what you thought you ate in the dream. Mere thing. But anybody that tells you that you are diagnosed of HIV, say, it's an attack. Go and take care of yourself. I don't want to say nobody dies of it any longer, but it's people like this lady, they are the type of people that dies from it now. When you feel like you are hiding it, when you feel like you want to do with prayer, when you feel like you want to do fasting and prayer, want to drink olive oil, then you find yourself in this mess. Me as a traditional doctor, I can't even tell you, come I will treat you of it. Because gone are the days where you don't have free test, free medication. You have all these things. You go to a place, they test you for free. In Lagos, it's free tests. And you are getting the result right there. Right there. They just put something like this before you know it, they tell you you are HIV free or not. And right there, they will still tell you the medication, have it right away, is free. I mean, is free of charge. See, based on who I am, based on who I am, I don't talk much on people. I don't want to talk much on religion. I don't want to talk much of these spiritual leaders so that it will not look like I'm criticizing them, or it will not look like somebody who have come to me is the person I'm using to make video. You know, everybody will always think, Abinami they talk to. I made one video in this whole land. Till today, that woman is my enemy. That was 2016. I make a video. She became my enemy. She was my best friend. She was a family friend. Her daughters will come to my house, children in Nigeria. I will be here. We will meet ourselves here because she have children. She left some children in Nigeria and have some here. So when I went home, I said, I was making video. I reasoned so many things. It's not about her. I said, I was making video. One day I said, for a woman of age to be smoking Igbo inside her house in presence of her children, what is that woman trying to teach the children if this abroad? Because I've seen so many, I know cigarette is like a yes, we are born to smoke in abroad, but what about smoking Indian hemp? And your children, you know, they are just growing up, they are of that useful age, 15, 16, and they are seeing you. I did not talk about the woman because I do travel a lot and I've seen things. I didn't even remember that this woman that I used to go to her house, she really smoke Igbo inside as if it's normal cigarette. If I'm there within 10, 20 minutes, she have wrapped it 2, 3 times. Me, I don't smoke. I've tested it long time ago. I don't see any difference in it. This woman just called me when she watched my video, say, you are using me to make video because you do come to my house. I say, excuse me, ma. He says, so because you do come to my house, it's me you are not using on social media. One, I did not call her name. Two, I did not call the city. I can't even remember if she used to smoke Igbo. It's when I travel around and I see many things, I feel I should just talk about it. So to talk less, there are reasons why I don't just make certain video or I don't talk about people, because some people, if I talk about pastor now, it's like, oh, some pastor that used to come to my house or call me for natural organic herb, they'll say, I've been away, you they talk because why they come there. If I talk of married woman, we say, I've been at me, we they talk because we they come there, our husband don't know. If I talk of married men, they'll say, big, they hide, they come there. So the nature of my work does not allow me to make certain video in details. Otherwise, what I have seen in this world and what I am still seeing on daily basis, even this human right of a thing, what the problem will resolve inside, the kind of things that when it comes to video, Facebook will not allow it, that we resolve almost every day. If we use it to make video, it will look like, wow. So I don't want to, expatiate much on what religious leaders, spiritual leaders tell their congregation and what they do behind it. How they treat themselves, even in native medicine, how they have their doctor, some of them go to abroad, they go to India. Reason why they are not traveling much now because of social media. Those days, most of our pastors, they travel India a lot. But social media have caged them because if you are entering train, people will record you. Entering flight, they record you. You come down, they record you. Any village you go in this world, they are there to record and post. So people, Most of our leaders now, they are dying in silence because they can no longer travel the way they used to travel. Most of them used to go to mountain in India and bring power. Now, if you go to India, our Nigeria boys will record you there. So that is why you see most churches, they are not performing miracle the way they used to perform. Think about it. Before the era of this social media everywhere, our pastor used to, can you walk now? Can you see me? Oh, he was blind. Now he can see. Can you touch me? Oh, can you run? Somebody who has been a cripple since he or she was born just stood up and started running. Somebody who have not seen a human being, only voices. Now he or she begin to see, and he did not get shocked. Say, what is this? This is congregation? Is that how head look like? Is that how the person look like? No, instead the person just walk and start pursuing pastor. Yes, I can touch you. Why are they not doing those things again? Because now, if you go and pick person for Sokoto, pick person for Benue, pick person for any typical village to come and perform miracle, excuse me, those days, even in the next 100 years, you will not see that person. After that very day, you see that person on TV, you will not see that person live again. They have returned them to their village. Then you begin to perform miracle. Now the era of social media, go and bring anybody from Zimbabwe. As you are performing it, they will be showing, this person, I know him, is my neighbor in Zimbabwe. You know they sick, he dey see, not be cripple. So the social media have really come to spoil the work. But nevertheless, these our leaders, they are still hiding, taking all these things, visiting so many places. And you as a follower, you dey follow, you no follow with your sense, you no open your eye. It's a pity our dear sister that have just been rejected because of her belief. I cannot say may your soul rest in perfect peace. There is nothing God cannot do. May you survive it, although you have been rejected. It's very painful for you to just be looking at somebody who is still talking, waiting for that person to die. Just like this. It's just doing like this. He's still talking, just waiting for her to die. I don't know. All right, this is where I'm saying goodbye. I beg. I am not saying you should not follow. Follow with half sense. Use the other half sense. Don't carry all your sense and give to one person. Many of us, we are sick. We are sick. Our sickness even pass your own. They are looking for cure. They never see. But now then they treat you. They drink water and salt. They drink oil. But they are, they carry and they go, who go help them treat them well. They cannot tell you this is what you will do, even though they do not agree with you that they are also sick. What a wicked word. Thank you for being here at this hour of the night. God bless you. Let me pin some of your comments here. Let's see. Those who are still here or those that were here, I recognize each and every one of you. Hence, they are not much. I will also take my time to let you know that you are recognized. Follow us on YouTube. So many people are saying they are not seeing here, not see here again or notification. Yes, so when you are in Rome, you act like a Roman. Everybody have moved to YouTube. So who will offend when we do not go move to YouTube? Whatever that is going on there, let everybody share from it. So I think for now I have recognized each and every one of you that are present here. Presido, can you see me? Are you already sleeping? Oh, this, I know, Nigeria generator noise not going to let you sleep. Are you asking of my WhatsApp number, my own WhatsApp number? Ipa Godwin. Let me put it here. I have two numbers. All of them are connected to WhatsApp. Let's try. Let's put Nigeria first. +2349060291622 and +316875411165. Both are on WhatsApp. You have both on WhatsApp. Yes, those both are still connected to direct calling, but if you are calling from Nigeria number direct, I don't normally pick, although it will ring. If I pick, they will take 150 naira for picking. If I mistakenly call, they take, I think, 250 naira for whether you make 1 second call or 1 minute call. So I just leave it so that if I see people mistakenly call that line and I know it's somebody I need to call back, I'll go and call from my international line. But if you are watching this video, there is no point to call. Just WhatsApp me. You can WhatsApp me, but for the international line, you can call. You can call that one direct. I can pick it. Yes. Whether you are calling from Africa or within any part of the world, you can call that one direct. But the Nigerian line, you can call me on WhatsApp or chat me on WhatsApp. While the Europe or Holland number, you can also call me direct or WhatsApp me. God bless you. We are still solving problems all over the world. And our purpose of coming to Europe, you will know it very soon, and it's still for the betterment of humanity. It's a humanitarian job. God bless you.